We are going to go live here, and I'm going to give out some free readings. And then I'm going to get on with my day. Try to get it done early today. I'm trying to get it done early today. Well, there we go. Ankle sucks. All right. Free readings. They said some of you watch this like a show every day. Gotta wait on my show to come on. I have to wait on my show to come on. My show's coming on. Hey, Angelina. I'm okay. I'm okay. Yesterday was challenging, but I'm okay. I made it. Hey, Thelma. Thelma, I don't know. They told me earlier this morning I was pulling and just being nosy, you know. And they said that some of the people watch you and they watch you at work. And they watch you like a TV show. My show's coming on. You remember back in the day when your parents, your grandparents used to say, my stories are coming on. Days of Our Lives. My stories are coming on. That's what they used to call them back in the day, the stories. And you weren't allowed to talk while the stories were on. Shh, I gotta watch this part. And as a kid, it was the most boring television shows. I hated story time. Oh, my stories are coming on. They sent me a small warning before I clicked on just now that somebody, and I don't know why y'all would do this, but I don't know what gets into people, that somebody is going to come on here and try to trick the reader, basically. You get what I'm saying? They're going to try to trick the reader. And really, you're just tricking yourself. Because you're going to surprise yourself that whatever I say will happen. Don't do that. Don't try to play games with the reader now. You'll go play games with your life. That's just stupid. Don't do it. It's stupid. It's stupid. Okay. Do I need to talk to her? Yes, I do. I have a young lady here. Yes, I do, ma'am. Ma'am, you are a younger person. You are a young person and you are in trouble, honey. If you keep living like this, you are in trouble. You are cruising for a bruising. Okay? If you're not younger, you are younger minded person. Most likely with a daddy issue, if I had to guess, something with your family. Oh my God, why is this happening? There's something here, honey. You're coming across as promiscuous, deceitful, dishonest, looking out for oneself. Yeah, looking out for oneself. Looking at the world like an endless buffet of, there's many ways to get a bag, choose one, but none of your ways are healthy. These are not healthy ways. And your past, honey, your past, 6 of Cups is the past, okay? Your past will catch up with you, judgment. It will catch up with you. You're hanging on to these very dishonest, deceitful ways, trickery ways. It's something that most likely you should have put behind you by now. Most likely you've got ancestors that are completely disgusted with you. You know these spirits be watching you, right? And they're watching all these lies. You're lying to yourself if you think this is going to make you happy in the long run. You are lying to yourself. Time runs out, baby. Time runs out. Your beauty will run out. It runs thin. You are lying to yourself, my friend. Yeah, because there's incarceration here as well. So if it's not incarceration, physically, it's incarceration spiritually. I mean, I would rather go to prison on earth, honestly. I'd like to pay my debts up here while I can, please. I'd like to pay these debts up here. I don't want to pay them later. You need to think about it. Yeah, I'm talking to a young lady out here, ma'am. You are coming across as a trick, a trollop, scallywag. I'm sorry. Somebody. Most likely you're not in the chat. You're probably just watching me. Honey, I'm saying it for your own good. Yep. The Wheel of Fortune in a challenge position. This is just not the card I want to challenge. It's just not. Because something here about karmic lessons, karma, and time in general, okay? It means it's spinning, meaning it can go one way or another for you, but it's just not a card I want to challenge. You're challenging karmic law, spiritual law. Ask anybody. Ask anybody. Yes. Okie doke. Well. Yeah, life is a buffet right now. It's up today, down tomorrow, right? Okay, keep going. Keep going. Wow. Wow, very foolish. Damn, honey, what? Listen, you need to hear this. You're playing with, this is Russian roulette. You're playing Russian roulette with life right now. You're just playing a game of life. And when you're younger, you do this shit because you really don't have the concept of how fragile life is. When you start to get older, you watch how you drive. You're taking very foolish risks. You're taking extreme foolish risks right now. Extreme. These are extreme foolish. Yes. Wow. You're going to miss a lot of opportunities. It will affect you in the future. These lies, you can hang on to them as long as you want to, but I don't see it paying off for you. It's going to pay off in a negative way. Most likely a young lady here that is very foolish, very risky. I don't know what you're doing with these men, thinking that they a bag, that you only loving on a certain kind of man, and that has gotten you, I don't see it getting you very far in the future. I mean, right now, life is a buffet, but you're doing very risky things here, especially when it comes to men. Trying to avoid total collapse, total ruin, and kind of exploiting men to do that. You're keeping men on the bench, like bench warmers, and you're lying to them. You're tricking them. They've said trick now, I don't know how many times. You're being very deceitful, very dishonest, very disgusting, pathological liar to avoid total collapse and ruin, most likely for your own benefit, for your own finances, your own wealth. I don't see this working out for you. I do not. You will have to learn this lesson one day. You will defeat yourself. This is a woman that wants to exploit men as financial opportunities. These lies will catch up with you in the future. I hope you save some of that money. You're going to need it. You are going to need it. Very risky. Good morning. Good morning, friend. Good morning, friend. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, somebody here, somebody needs some healing. You need to do a lot of prayers. Definitely praying on men, successful men. Yes. How many boyfriends you got, ma'am? You're kind of an opportunist. You're coming across, I mean, they just keep it's the same message on repeat. It's all fun. It's all fun until the rabbit gets the gun, huh? It's all in good fun until the rabbit gets the gun. Right now, in the recent past, I'm seeing the good times are rolling. We're partying. Life is a buffet. You've got Johnny, Jimmy, Ricky, Robbie, and Randy in jail. Yes, and crying. Yeah. It's only preying on a certain kind of man that is successful. And then, I don't know, there's something here about even reconciliation, but there's a lot of partying with these men. And you're coming across as an opportunist, and I see you getting caught up here. One of your friends could probably catch you up, or somebody you hang out with, but they're definitely going to tell the boss here, whoever that boss is, you will be sorry, you will regret this. I do see a big fight happening in the future. Yeah, and it's so public. It's going to be very public, a very public spectacle that will cost you dearly in the future. It's going to be a public spectacle. It's going to cost you dearly in the future. I don't know. You want to fuck around and find out, Ghost Warrior? Be my guest. Yeah. Yeah. Being really foolish, really dumb. Life is a buffet. We're successful. We have a lot of friends. Until judgment gets called on it, and then everything here is seen. What's done in the dark. The moon is here. There's so much deception. It's just all an illusion for money. Whatever this is, it's just one big illusion for money. I don't know who this is or who this is for, but whatever you're doing is a big illusion for money. And that's how people will view you. They're going to just view you as a con artist. I mean, people will form their own opinion about who you are. It's going to be very public. Yeah. Putting the burden down. They don't want nothing to do with you. King of Pentacles reverse. These men are going to withdraw their money back. Somebody's most likely made a lot of withdrawals on some man's credit card as well, or however you're taken from him. This will not, you won't be able to reconcile this. Yeah. No. A lot of withdrawals, huh? A lot of withdrawals. There's no way to talk your way out of it at all. Yeah, I see this man kicking you out. This man of means kicking you out. He's going to understand there's no love in it. It was all for money. This is being kicked out on the street. Something that you did in the recent past, it was a little secret. It was a little bit of a secret. But just like yesterday, the recent past is in your present energy. The two are colliding. The recent past is catching up with you today. Being kicked out of a home, it's unrequited love. You'll be sorry, right? Queen of Swords, wisest woman in the tarot with the Four of Cups. You will be sorry. You and the kid. You and the kid. There's no way to heal this. There's no reconciliation. It's complete defeat. Beat feet. Yep, somebody's going to be beating feet here soon. I don't know what you did, but it's a secret here. But it was a secret to help you out. Maybe you thought it was just a little bit of money. I mean, I don't know what a little bit of money is to you. To me, it looks like a whole lot of money, though. Maybe you thought it was a little bit of money, but Ten of Pentacles reverse, that's a whole lot of money. Yeah, that's over. When this thing comes to light, death, the sun, this is overkill. I mean, it ends quickly. It comes to light. It is betrayal. Oh my God, what am I going to do? Oh my God, what am I going to do? Oh my God, what am I going to do? Worst day of my life. It's just over just like that. Yeah, this woman, this promiscuous woman. Queen of Wands reverse, this very promiscuous woman. All these broken promises, all these lies. I don't know. Patricia wants to know what she can expect for July. You want to know about your love life or your career? Patricia, what do you need to know for July? Your love or your career? I need to know what we're talking about. You gotta pick one. Wow, I don't know, Patricia, something pretty big is coming for you in July. You got 3 major arcanas. It's going to be a pivotal moment for you. Your perception will change about something. Another major. Another major, yeah. Your perception will change. Heightened intuition definitely will change. Wow. So it looks like something in July, you're tripping. I see your perception changing. It has to, because you just can't keep this up. Whatever you're doing in July, you're not going to be able to keep it up. And when it all falls down, it just falls down. It collapses. It's just over, just like that. This is an answered prayer. You know, it's all done for a reason. It's not going to feel like an answered prayer at the time, but it is a good thing. It is a good thing. But whatever you're doing, you can't continue to keep that up. Something has to give. It just does. And I see a breakthrough for sure, but I just don't think it's going to feel like a breakthrough. But it is. In the long run, it is. This is an answered prayer. I think it's to move you, to get you on the right course, to get you where you're supposed to be. Like, you kind of got to force you in the right lane. Be careful traveling over the 4th, because it just looks like a bunch of people breaking their neck to look at something. Yeah. Be careful traveling, because a bunch of people rubbernecking to look at something and end up hurting themselves, staring at the sky. Are you traveling? Okay, well, so be mindful when you're traveling, because it just looks like you got some idiots, and it's easy to rubberneck. It's easy to want to stop and kind of look. People are angry. Yeah, people don't got no money right now. It's just people are broke right now. If you've been struggling with money for a while, whatever you do for work could be very challenging as well, competitive even. I see you taking a risk. You're going to take a risk and it's going to work out for you. But keep your hands on the wheel when you're driving. I can't get away from the wheel and the driving. Like 10 and 2, okay? We need to be at 10 and 2, and your attention needs to be forward. 10 and 2. You see that? The way I'm looking at it. Keep our eyes on 10 and 2. Yeah. You could be driving down the road and see an argument or something. And it's tempting to want to kind of jump in, but I just don't think that that's something that you need to get involved with. You need to be smarter than everyone. Be smarter than everybody else. Don't get involved in this messy shit, because something here is very messy and it's a public spectacle. I don't really like this, Patricia. I don't really like this, because it looks like you dealt with somebody and you're smarter for it. As far as the love thing, this looks like the karmic relationship from hell, where somebody had you as an option, where you were like some type of decision between you and someone else. And I see where you've learned a lot from that experience. And that went on for a while. I see you healing from that. But it just looks like somebody wants you to compete again. And this was a matter of time, but they want to kind of juggle you and play with you again, basically. They're going to play with you again like a Game Boy. And I see you considering doing it. Now, you might think this is your twin or whatever you think. And maybe you were even considering trying to heal this. But I'm telling you, it's somebody that wants to have you compete over them, fight over them. but it's going to be more of the same. Juggling you, no talking, no communication, hot one day, cold the next. I see the hot and cold dude. This is a dude that makes head over heart decisions. And in the recent past, it looks like you had to go. You learned your lesson on that. You done healed from it. But I just see another competitor here. And they're going to take a risk because somebody's so hot. They're so good looking. They're so attractive. And it's on divine timing. It's a matter of time before they start getting busy, wanting to juggle you again, my friend. Two of Swords. Then they get all distant. You don't hear from them for a couple of days, 2 to 4 days. And then you're going to start this reheal process all over again. I just wouldn't do it. I would not jump out there with this person. I would not. Learn the lesson and keep it moving, because I just think they're up to the same shit. 7 of Swords. I just think they're up to the same old, same old. Patricia said, mind my business this month. I heard you. Oh, Lord. Oh, yeah. This boy here. What an idiot. They told me this boy is an idiot. He is the fuck boy from hell. He might come from a good family. That's debatable. But, I mean, describe good. Because money in this case does not buy class. No. Nay. No, he's pathetic. He's fucking pathetic. He wants to play with the Empress. I mean, seriously, Knight of Wands reverse is the fuck boy. He knows exactly what he's doing. It's a mama's boy. That's what he is. He's somebody mama husband. What, you know what I'm trying to say? It's the husband. His wife is his mother. Lusty Dusty. Oh my God. He's a lusty Dusty. Oh God, he's pathetic. He's gonna come back crying, kissing your ass. I'm just letting you know. He loves you. King of Cups with the I'm sorry. He's still a fuck boy. Does he still live at home with his mother? No. And I'm not saying that to be ignorant, but a man needs to have his shit together before he goes out wanting to date somebody. I mean, at least have yourself together, sir. Everybody in here is supposed to be an adult. A knight reverse on an Empress. To boot. Judgment. Right. A knight on an Empress. Oh my God. A lead. Oh my goodness. That's somebody with a associate's degree wants to date a PhD. Associate degree want to date the PhD. Okay. Again, look at this. Block this fool. But there's something here where I think you're tempted to. This is like, and I've been this girl where you do the block unblock, because your door is kind of still open. I don't care what you say. Don't sleep with this man. Don't sleep with him. He's lazy. Yeah, look at all these girls. Wants to know if the door's still cracked, if we can reconcile. But that's a challenge. So whether or not you're going to do this. Also, this is somebody that may pick an argument with you in order to start a conversation. He may pick a small argument with you about one of your other friends or some shit. Or maybe one of these other little dusty girls is going to want to argue with you over this lover situation and this so-called emperor. The devil? There's something here with him that's extremely toxic, okay? So anytime the devil comes out, that's abuse. It could be a multitude of things. It's just abuse. It's someone, I don't know if he abuses substances, he abuses people. It could be D, all of the above. Um, but this is just who he is for a long time, and he has a long lineage of this. So he's like a chip off the old block. Like his dad was like this. His people are like this. All his associates are like this. And something about being lazy. I just see that cycle closing out. It's too toxic. It's going on for too long. Are you with her? Or are you with me? Or whoever? Because you've got a wealth of women here that you just can't go back and forth with. Uh-uh. Like your name should not be in the mix with these women. No. 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 Not smart at all. King of Swords reversed. Uh-uh. No, and Four of Swords is healing, but often I associate that with like illness, and this is somebody that has blackouts, gets drunk, I just would not open myself up to that. No, not anymore. I'm older. Not wise. He's only hurting himself. In the long run, if you deal with this, you're cruising for the same thing you've already had. A Three of Swords heartbreak, where you're going to have to heal again, go through this heartbreak again, go through this abuse again, abusing all these women, wanting to pick fights with them. It's always a choice between two. And they're kind of going on and on and on about this because it seems like your door might still be cracked. It's in a challenge position where you may be tempted to entertain this because of the way he brings on the conversation, he or she. Like it doesn't even have to be him. It could be somebody contacting you in regards to him. And then that's going to reopen the discussion, and it won't be a very smart discussion either. His vocabulary doesn't come across as very broad. Yeah, look, can't make it up. Three of Swords. You're going to do it all over again. Third party heartbreak. You're going to do it all over again. I just wouldn't. I just wouldn't. I don't think he's changed. I think that he's a chip off the old block. I think his father was like that. Probably his dusty ass granddaddy. Well, I have to go. I sub so I can come back later. Bye. Oh, thank you, friend. Friend, did you even ask me anything? Droughts and more heat. Yeah. Some questions don't have an answer. Morning. Good morning. How are you doing today? You didn't ask me anything. You just kind of talking in the chat. Hey, BJ, what's up? Yeah, go ahead. I just need to know if it's love or career. And if you're going to ask me about love, I need, obviously, you look like you're a female, but your picture's very small. So you're welcome, Patricia. I just need to know your sex, the opposite sex. And if you guys are in communication now, are you separated? What's the deal? What is the situation now? What do you want to happen? If you want to know something about your career, your work life, I can answer that as well. Let me think. What do I want to ask God? Seven of Cups to the Hierophant. What do I want to ask? The High Priestess. What do I want to ask the Hierophant High Priestess? Let me see. I got jokes today. Shit. Love, you're a Cancer. Can you see me in a relationship? Are you single now? Are you trying to reconcile with somebody? That'll help me read for you. Are you single right now? Do you want to reconcile with somebody or you just want a relationship? You're just dating. You want your past person to come back, though. Okay. You do wish to reconcile, though. Just so I have I'm not going to make it that hard on my people to have to explain all stories. Because then I just have to guess, and it's just too much guesswork. Okay, so in the recent past, I don't know what's going on with you and this person in the recent past, but there's some dishonesty there, some lying, stealing, cheating. Meaning, because it's in a challenge position, it's like, yeah, tell me something I don't know. But the issue with it is, if it was all the way in the reverse, I'd say, yeah, you caught them. But there's just some stuff going on that you're not, there was some stuff going on that to this day you're not aware of. Do you understand? So yeah, they were dishonest, lie, steal, cheat. I think you know some of it, but you only know half of it. Yeah. See, the Seven of Pentacles is coming up like in a challenge. It's just building on bad soil with that person. Right now is just not the time. It's building on bad soil. You're building on bad soil. Now, if you knew it all, maybe a different scenario. But the issue with it, if you all wanted to reconcile, y'all can't right now because you only know half of the lies. Like, this person would have to get real honest real quick and convict themselves. Because right now there's no way you can build on bad soil. In the future, I see you coming up to this decision on what action to take. The issue with it is you only know half of what happened. Right. This person, oh my God. First of all, like I said, they'd have to convict themselves. But whatever they did is so cold-hearted. It's malice. It's malice. It's nasty. It's a very nasty ass energy. Whatever they did to you was very cold, very cutthroat, very nasty. And then they just walked away and left your ass. Yeah, see, here's the problem. In the future, like, I don't know, maybe you had to walk away from this person. They didn't give you any other option. You had to. You had no other choice but to leave this person alone. The issue is that I have with it in the future is that you're standing at this fork in the road of what action to take, but you don't know it all. You don't. And you're dealing with someone who's coming across as a complete know-it-all. This person's just coming across as very dishonest, very ignorant, very cold. A straight bitch. But they claim to love you and want this 50-50 relationship, especially when it comes to the money. But it's not. I'm not going to say everything that comes out of their mouth is bullshit, but most of it. Right. What have you learned this far? Because it looks like even when this thing was divided up in the recent past, when it was divided up, it wasn't fair. Like, somebody got 7 of Pentacles and the other person got 3. So it wasn't 50-50. This is not a 50-50 divide. This person kept most of the shit. Meaning, like, if y'all lived together, I don't know if you did or not, but even then, 70% of what happened back here, you know nothing about. And here, even in the future, if you two was to try to make this work, I'm just saying, this is a set. They're going to pull, on their best day, they're going to pull a 30%. You're going to be doing 70% of the work on their best day. It's about percentages with this person. I don't know why they come across so smarty art, and they're just mean. Yeah, and I see you have, damn. And honestly, I said they're going to keep 70 and give you 30. Like, when you walk away, you guys started off 10 of Pentacles. So when you leave, they should take their 50, you take your 50. No, this person takes 70, you get 30, and they're telling me, no, nay, nay, let it all go. They're going to keep it all. And what I don't understand, you get to this decision of what action to take with this person. Man, you do it again this time. You don't know this person at all from your recent past. This person is downright nasty. There's so much lies and illusion. Four of Pentacles in the reverse. I mean, this is the type of person that'll clean you out. As far as financially, they come across like they love you. And it's going to be a 50-50. And we're going to have all this cool shit, which is what everybody wants. We want love and we want money. But what have you learned thus far? Because you already had to walk away from them. And this person, just something about their eyes, they just see dollar signs. 777. I don't know. Maybe they do have some type of little gambling thing going on, but it would be a real risk to fuck around with this person again. I'm just trying to tell you, I would be real scared to do it. There's red flags all over this thing. This is not Six Flags, baby. This is red flags, and you need to see them. For you better pause, boss. The moon, because the only decisions that you have is to you're going to go down here on the unknown with this liar. And the Four of Pentacles is here and lose it all. This time you might lose it all. You was lucky to walk away with 30% last time you dealt with this fool. This time they come back. They come back this time, they're going to take it all. Now, I know Cancers, and that's really hard for you to hear. And you might think, man, that lady's a bitch. She didn't have to be so mean to me. Honey, I'm trying to tell you, this time they're going to clean you out. Do you make good money or something? Listen, there's a female here. I'm trying to tell you, things are real. Listen, it comes across like you're very talented at whatever you do, and you should be getting paid your worth. You should be getting paid your worth, and for what it's worth, maybe you do make good money. But it's almost like you're being targeted because of that. First of all, you're gorgeous. But second of all, you look like a real good opportunity. You look like a bag. You look like a walking bag. And then I see this guy here who is a match to you. He's a match to you. Like if you're a fire sign, he's a fire sign. And you two do look good together. And you have fun together. But he's coming across and he's saying, man, things are really hard right now. And he could be saying really hard financially. Because you two just aren't able to get on the same page. So he gets real creative. He gets real creative here. Pathological liar. And this is also somebody that could say, God bless you a lot. This person knows every trick of the trade to deceive someone, especially when they speak. It's called the gift of gab. This person has the gift of gab, and they are very talented at tricking people into giving them things. And this is also someone that will say, God bless you. This is someone that would hold a sign like a bum, a street bum, and then pick up their blanket and a cardboard box and drive away in their BMW. I don't know who that's for, but you need to be very careful. And it's the gentleman. It's the gentleman marking the female. Maybe his name is Mark. I'm just letting you know there's a gentleman marking a female. And he does want to get to know you. He wants to get to know you and take his time with you so he knows exactly what resources you have. I mean, this, to be honest, this is somebody that could go through your garage or your building and really start scoping shit. I mean, this is that kind of person, really scoping. And he's scoping out your fucking friends and stuff. Man, this looked like one of those homosexuals. Things are really hard. I need a place to stay. Yes, he does. And you look like, for one, you look like a whole snack. You're beautiful, but you also look like, I mean, anybody could see you look like a walking bag. I mean, you got nice things, girl. Okay? This guy just brings the party, and life is so hard for him. And he does want to get to know you. This is a guy that's going to let you do a lot of the talking and shit. He's real creative and resourceful. Maybe he's a struggling artist of some kind. I have that artist vibe here. Lies, this boy is a pathological liar. You cannot, He's mastered the art of deception. That's what the magician with the 5 of swords, the only skill he has mastered is the art of deception. But what I don't like about it is he comes across like a match to you, like an answered prayer. And he's very good at having you feel sorry for him. He's also somebody that can say, thank you so much. God bless you. God bless you. This is somebody that would definitely use the God bless you bit. And he is a match to your energy, and you are gonna loves hanging out with him. For some of you, this could be one of these homosexuals that wants to reconcile with you. 3 of Cups sometimes can be reconciliations as well. But I mean, the only thing he provides is the good time. This is somebody that's going to want to do the Netflix and chill, and he'll bring the bottle. He's real creative. He's a professional gaslighter. He's professional at making you believe that you didn't see what you saw. Right. Keeping up. This is if you're a good looking girl and say you're a little bit older, like I'm 41. But you don't look your age at all. This is somebody that looks younger, keeping up. Yeah, this is somebody here. They're trying to get through to you right now. Believe me, believe in strange encounters, messages, messages. You're shining bright and people can see you. You're going to get a lot of attention. This message is for a particular young lady that already shines bright. You've already got it going on, sis. I know some people don't like it when they get called sis, okay? I don't mean that in a negative way. What I'm saying to you is a lot of people, you're getting a lot of attention. For one, you look good. You get money like that. You may be getting paid your worth. But this person here is not going to be worth the trouble here. Because he's not bringing anything to the table but his hard times and his hard D. That's it. I see hard times and hard D. Where his bag? Because he's telling me when it comes to his bag is hard out here for a pimp. King of Wands, that's one of the most attractive guys in the tarot. And he's very creative and resourceful when it comes to like how he make money. This could be one of them dudes that is a jack of all trades, Mr. Fix-It kind of guy. y'all just can't get on the same page. He's always got something going on. Got the gift of gab. So this is somebody that's not going to cuss you out. He's very crafty with how he speaks to people. So this is somebody that would have a lot of manners and respect. Yeah, he wants to get to know you. He's going to let you do all the talking. Getting to know the new you. He's going to let you do all the talking. How do you think he's going to install some buttons in you? He needs you to talk. So he can get to installing. It's always tea time. He wants to know everything about you. And you just got it going on. Stating your sovereignty. Passing a test. This person's too curious about you. Wanting to grow and experience. This is somebody here that's not grown up. He's not grown. But for whatever it's worth, he's got to figure out a whole lot about you. But he's a Toys R Us kid. He does not want to grow up. He is a good time. And this is somebody that's real dreamy. I could just listen to you talk for hours. You've already freed yourself from this person. That was a test that you had to pass there, but he's getting creative. Because they're saying coming home. He wants to come back. I want my baby back. Yeah, he wants them baby back ribs. You probably paid for it out back because he didn't pay for them. Growing up. Rejection of perpetual youth. He's not a grown-up boy, honey. He's lying. But he's good at it. I will tell you that. He's lying, though. I'm so sorry. You were a blessing. You know, I'm ready to do this. He's real creative, but I don't see, where's his changes? Because they're telling me that you've had this whole glow up. You ain't even the same person. Where's his changes? Where's his new BMW? Where's his certificate on the wall? He's just bringing sob stories back to you. Well, then my dog died. My grandma got sick. Yeah, he just wants to. When you start learning anything about this dude that we just talked about, okay? When you get to learning anything about him, the only stories he has is hardship stories. He's going to tell you all his hardship stories. Well, you must not look like it. Does that sound like him? Maybe that was for you. I'm telling you, this guy is a professional pathological liar. But he's too old to be doing this. King of Wands. He's too old to be doing this. It's a sad sack. He need to get his life together. Even if it's a one-bedroom apartment, you got to get your life together, sir. You're very childish. Knight of Cups, Page of Wands, very childish. What's he do? Gossip like one of the girls? Yeah, he's telling you that he's changed. He wants the 50-50. Which is fine if he could put up his 50. Yeah, he's real creative. He's going to tell you about all these things that he's been up to lately. You need to ask him, where's your tools? Oh, okay, so you're a carpenter now. Great. Where's your tools? Where's your saw and your hammer? I'm not bullshitting you, because in the future, I see this thing where it's already closed one other time, but he's coming back with this big cup of love that he's changed. And I see you curious about it, right? Like, well, that is interesting. Tell me more. But I see this thing closing out just as fast as it started. Because Two of Wands reversed, this is a no-go. Oh, no. Oh, no. Look, Queen of Swords reverse. Oh, No. He's a magician. He's a con artist. I think you gonna have some choice words for his ass on top of it. You could never go back down there. Oh my God, no. Now, I will tell you this, when his scheme doesn't work, I'm going to add this. When his scheme doesn't work and you reject this, rejection of perpetual youth, you realize he's not wrong enough for you, be prepared. He's going to get real cold. This is somebody that will cuss you out, call you a cold-hearted bitch. Well, what happened to Big Cup of Love? Oh no, all of a sudden, you're a cold-hearted bitch. And he won't be afraid. He's a little boy. He's going to be disrespectful like a little boy. He's a page. And he's trying to pretend that he's a knight. And then he puts on a bigger mask. He just wears all these different masks. You can't be his Superman. You're not Slim Shady. He's a womanizer. He's a gigolo. This your birthday month, BJ. You're Cancer. Girl, she didn't get no prize. She got another son to take care of. Didn't I see that? Was that your reading? I talked about somebody got a son for a husband. Yeah, look. Seven of Swords reverse. Lie, steal, and cheat. You already, someone here knows everything they need to know about somebody. You've already seen the whole hand. You've seen this before. This is a repeat show. I saw this show before. This is a repeat. I learned all that. I saw that last, I already saw that show. That was last season. Can we go on? Can we skip? I want to go ahead. That's last season. Where's this season? Oh, I know what they're talking about. Okay, listen. Yeah, listen. Yeah. Some of you are getting ready to get into new relationships and be the happiest you've ever been. And I do think it's like soon. The sun. If some of you, if you've just started a new relationship, because generally speaking, this is the recent past, the present, the future. If you haven't already gotten into these new relationships, you fit into. You got some real, don't be, you could be tempted to go want to tell your folks or tell your girlfriends, colleagues even, okay? Understand these people are not happy for you. But these are well-wishers, and the fact they're going to say, I'm so happy for you. Eight of Wands reverse, very jealous. Girl, let me tell you, you're going to be sorry. And it's to like affect your outcome. You should consider your options. This friend or this little family member that you have is going to be the third party. Now, maybe it's because they're single and they're trying to keep you single too. They're trying to keep you single too. The issue is whoever this is, it's like, man, I know it's a matter of time before this person gets in a relationship. They could get jealous of it because now they know they're gonna lose their best friend. They know they're gonna lose their friend. And they don't want that to happen. So they would interfere. And this is somebody that would say, I think they just gonna break your heart. And you're all happy, and this person is jealous of it. They want to hold on to you. This is somebody that could even remind you of previous heartbreaks. Remember what Johnny did to you, or bring up Johnny. Because they know Johnny's still got a sore spot. You know what I'm saying? You still got a sore there, an old wound. And then that kind of reminds you of that old wound that Johnny did. You see what I'm saying? You're like, yeah, maybe they're right. I should just keep dating because maybe I'm not ready for the whole commitment thing. Yeah, y'all can put your question on. Hey, Sherry. You got anything for Sherry? Sherry, they're telling me something about you missed the forest for the trees, honey. I say that in the politest way I can, but because I'm one of those people, I miss the forest for the trees. Sherry, you got somebody in jail? That would really help me read for you right now. Sherry, is there someone in jail? If not, let me see what you're doing here. No? Okay. All right. That helps me. Anyway, I've never seen somebody like you got a lot going on. Like you're very busy, but it looks like you're just doing the regular stuff, like going to work and coming home. Like you're doing nothing but doing everything. And days can get like that. You know how it's just rinse, wash, and repeat, and you want to get a lot done, but somehow there's just not enough hours in the day. That's kind of what I see here. I mean, the days are supposed to be longer in the summer, not shorter, but you know what I'm saying. At any rate, you got somebody here, looks like they might be jealous. Something here that they've heard or they've learned, okay? Jealous. It's not over. It ain't over. Whoever this person is, they jealous. They've learned something. And it's not over. This person is a hater and they're very focused on you. This is a past person that you used to deal with, whoever this person is. They study you. They study the ever-living shit out of you. They're going to trip. They're going to, this is somebody not even paying attention to what, they're so involved with what the fuck you're doing. They're not even watching where they're going. This is a rubbernecker, if I've ever seen one. They rubberneck you. That's the word of the day, rubberneck today. Yeah. Also, ooh, this is somebody that if they go to your page, like on a social media platform, if you have social media, they could catch themselves up by accidentally hitting the like button or something. They've definitely been coming through there. If you got social media, yeah. At any rate, because I feel like you've already caught this person before. Yeah, they want to hold on to you. They want to hold on to you. Anyway, you got something here. It's not over. This little hater here, they still hold on to you. You even could have moved away. Six of Swords. Like, I have no ill will. Like, at this point, this person's got fake beef with you. Like, you're mad at what? What the fuck are you mad at? My God, there's nothing left to, I mean, that was back in 1990 never. Well, 1990 never is back and they hate you still. They're still hanging on to you. If you did this person wrong or they believe you did them wrong, my God. Either you caught them or they caught you. They're still holding on to you for sure. I mean, just way too focused on you though. If you've moved to get away from this person and that was an answered prayer and you've done a significant level up, Ace of Pentacles, you rent a lot of space in this person's head. That's all I'm going to say. You rent a lot of space in this person's head. This person watch you so much, they need to do this for their full-time job. But whatever it is, there's a lot of jealousy here and probably a difference in pay scale. It's kind of like, say you moved out of the hood and you became a celebrity. This is people that just wouldn't be happy for you. They want to hold on to you, but they're really not happy for you. They're very jealous. Because this has been are we going through one of those retrogrades or something? Because I have seen this come up so often. It's the third time I've seen it come up where the past is lingering in the present energy. And it's a hater. So focused on you tripping. They're going to trip if they don't pay attention to where they're going. You definitely could have caught this person because they accidentally hit the like button. Definitely with some little relationship that you used to be in. Either you caught them up or they caught you up, however it go. But that's very childish, extremely childish. I mean, Six of Cups with a page, that's very childish. Holding on to you for dear life, focused on your ever-living moment of life, every breath. It's kind of scary. Sherry? God. Well, I'm telling you right now, it's not over in his head. Extremely jealous of you, keeping tabs on you, learning more and more and more. Oh, if this is a burnt out flame, the candle there, yeah, the old flame, it's not over in his head. If that's who that is. Whoa. Yeah, complacency, workaholic, imposter, gossip. I guess he's getting information from somebody he works with, or you work with, or somebody's telling him something. But he needs to do this as a full-time job. Seriously. This is like a bunch of girls that would sit around at work all day and gossip. He's getting a whole ear. If you believe that's who this is, because these are people that are doing nothing. Complacency at work. They sit around at work all day. And these are haters. Impasse with the gossip. These are haters that just sit around and they gossip about people they don't like, that they despise. But it's jealousy. Eight of Wands reversed, that's jealousy. I mean, these are the same people that would be crickets when you walk in the room. And again, this has come out so much here lately. Prayer with the guilt. This is another person that is, oh, God bless you person. There is nothing holy about this person at all. This is somebody that say, oh, I'll pray for you. Yeah, they're praying for your damn downfall. That's it. Completion. That's crazy because you got death here and death. Yeah, like it's at this point, it's weird. This is really weird. At this point, this is somebody with fake beef that you don't have any issues with this person. Whatever happened between you and whoever this is. This could, because this happened to me one time. My ex-husband used to run around with this little girl. You know, that girl hates me to this day. She hates my guts. She hates me to this day and still has all this fake beef with me. Like, girl, I'm 41 and she's older than me. What the hell kind of fake beef? Ma'am, I don't even know you. That shit was 10 years ago, 15 years ago. Move on. Get a life, a husband, have a couple more kids. Now, shouldn't you be watching your kids, ma'am? But that's what they're doing. Wow. If you post a lot of shit on social media about prayers and stuff, these people have so much to say. They're nasty. You got a lot of people lingering in the background. Old people, though, like I just described, people from back in 1990, never grow up. God, grow up. Don't nobody got time for that. You weird ass hoes. For real, it's got a hoe vibe on it. Like, I mean, if this is a dude doing it, I doubt it. Because I don't see no dudes. I just see a bunch of gossiping ass hoes, honestly. But there's no court cards out here. It's just a bunch of kids. Pages and six of cups. It's very childish behavior. There's no grown-ups out here at all. They can't sit at the grown-up table at Thanksgiving. No. Weird. Weird. I'm not taking that. Deck was in the reverse. Sorry. Yeah, sure. There was no court cards out there. There was no guys, no girls. Just a bunch of childish ass behavior. I couldn't tell you. Oops. All right, there's a gentleman watching me right now, sir. Please speak up. You want to ask something, but you don't. Why are you staying so quiet? Are you afraid to get? Why are you afraid to get caught? They tell me this earlier. They said that there's somebody here that's watching me, but you don't ever speak. You never speak. And something's really weighing on your mind. You need to ask your question. And it's like you get excited. You may even hit the like button or something. Why are you, it's like you're learning something and you're looking at options. But there's something here about getting caught up in something. And then you say, I'll just leave it alone. But whatever this is, you need answers. You need help. They're telling me you don't know what you're doing. Injury here, hurt even, but you don't ever speak. I mean, a closed mouth's not going to get fed, sir. Speak up. You may want to say, so I don't know, something about a grudge. You're really worried about something. Betrayal, even getting caught up or something. A lot of bad mouthing the truth. You want to know if I can see the truth. Can I see it? Yes, I can. If you speak up, I'll answer it. Closed mouth ain't gonna get fed. Sorry. Wade. All right, I see somebody here probably has a little bit of an education. And there's a gentleman here, and I think that you have a good family. I think that you have a degree. You may have a degree, good family degree. You know what you're talking about in a general sense. But you did something here, and there's something here about total ruin, total collapse. And I just see that kind of happening. Whatever it is, it's out in the forefront where it comes to light that things, people go through shit like this. It's a tower moment. It's total ruin, total collapse, where we have to kind of rebuild after this. I see a lot of strength, a lot of willpower here. You're going to need that, but it looks like you're getting a lot of family support, or you're getting a lot of support, period. But I do see total ruin, total collapse, a total failure here. I see that you're going to have to plan, dig deep and plan for the future is what I'm saying. You're going to have to dig deep here and plan for the future. You've kind of learned all you can learn in this last chapter. You may have even repeated that chapter a few times. But the good news is you're going to start working on something else. It's just total devastation right now. You could be waiting for total devastation. Like, I just know I'm trying to be strong. I just know it's a matter of time. It's coming. I already know what I know. Yeah, something's been going on here for a while. Right, no need to fear. You're a very strong individual, sir. You're a very strong individual. Don't be afraid. It's just going through something right now. 44. You can't go back to yesterday. This is something that maybe you did. Whatever action that you did kind of put you in a tough spot where we're going through a tower moment, and tower moments are pretty awful. This could be very public. A lot of people could see it. The issue is, I think you've already done this a time or 10, okay? So the good news is, hopefully you've learned the karmic lesson in this, but you kind of willed this to happen. You can't go back to yesterday, so there's no reason to really beat up on yourself about it. Yeah, this is a message for a gentleman. I think that you're watching me and find the lesson. This is a message. Message. Okay. You've already kind of repeated this lesson a few times. The good news is, Magician, you're very resourceful, you're creative. I mean, you have a lot of skill, a lot of talent, and a lot of ability. Discover the purpose in a situation. Trust that you are learning. But you can't keep repeating this thing because it looks like you keep repeating a lesson. It's time you turn your back on something. We don't want to have to repeat the 6th grade over and over. I mean, I do think that you've had to pay the cost to be the boss, and I think that this has affected your finances as well. I see it's made you wiser. You got another tool for the tool bag, okay? Probably dealt with a couple tools. Probably dealt with a couple tool bags. Okay. Laura wants to know about her partner. Laura wants to know about her partner. Hello, I would like to know if my partner is being 100% real with me, or are they hiding something? I hope your partner's not sitting there with you. Uh-oh. Queen of Wands, 7 of Swords. A friend of mine put me on the spot once, and I had my deck with me, and they're in a relationship, and they said, "Oh, can you read for us?" And I was looking at him like, "No, no, I do not want to read for you." Somebody drops a lot of F-bombs. Who's this person that drops all these F-bombs? F, 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 F. Who cusses like a sailor? Ooh, every other word out of their mouth is F. F it, F it, F it. I'm serious. My God. F, F, F. Damn. Oh my goodness. Give me another one there. Give me one more right here. Ooh. Okay, well. You know, when it comes to being honest with you, this person wants to be honest with you, but you have to understand, especially if this is a gentleman, because I'm seeing the girl, and I'm seeing the girl say, "Is he keeping it a buck with me?" Okay, yeah. Here's the thing. Whatever he's not disclosing, it's because of humiliation. He doesn't want to be humiliated. I think the truth is he may have dropped the ball in his recent past. He did something where something got out of hand, but there's a level of humiliation about it. Okay? Oh, like if this was a conflict or something, that's what he's holding back. He's holding it back because he doesn't want to be humiliated. Something going on with family as well. and not coming from a family of means, whoever this gentleman is. I like him. I like the dude. If this is a man, and I'm assuming it is, I like him. He's coming across like somebody that he didn't grow up with money, or he doesn't have money now. It just looks like somebody that had to earn. This is not a silver spoon dude. No. He had to get it out the mud. He's had to earn every penny to his name. Now, this individual could also have some other stuff going on with him, some court things, and that could be embarrassing for him. And I agree. I think he dropped the ball in the past. I think it's humiliating. I think he keeps that part of his life hidden from you because he's not proud of it. As an emperor, he shouldn't, because he could tell you that's low class behavior. Where you learn that at? Even if he does come from a good family, whatever he did is humiliating, and it looks like low budget behavior. You get what I mean? And definitely you could learn about a little conviction here, but even if it's not a conviction as in jail, it would convict him, it would humiliate him. And he's maybe even thought about kind of putting it out there, whatever his humiliating thing is, but it's uncomfortable. Okay. And I think that whatever it is in his mind, it's a big damn deal. It is, because he regrets whatever this is a regret. Not proud of it. I regret it. It changed my entire life. It was traumatic. Something definitely popped off. And he did not show the best side of him. King of Wands reversed. In that story, he is the villain in that story. He came across as very arrogant, very reckless, nasty. And he's not proud of it. That's the only thing I see that he's keeping from you. I like him. He's coming up Emperor upright. But whatever this is, he was the villain in this story. I think he has some regrets, okay? Kind of a low budget behavior. And he may think about sharing it with you. Definitely could be something from the recent past where he'd like to clear the air with you one day, maybe about it, but he's not there yet. I'm telling you, if he didn't go to jail, it's something where he was the villain in a situation. He's not proud of it. Okay. Now, on another note, if this boy really had to get it out of the mud, he might not be, something here could be humiliating about a family. Like, I don't want you to meet them all because, we don't have any money or something like that. And he's kind of embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? There's something here he's very embarrassed about. And I think that he also values a dollar, so sometimes he can come across as kind of stingy. He's not being stingy. The man really had to get every dollar that he earns. He's had to work for every dollar that he got. And he knows what it's like to come from nothing. Poverty. Dirt floor poor. You are welcome. I don't see anything weird in there, if that's what you're asking me, as far as like, yeah, this is something that he's just not over, okay? But I don't see anything weird in there. I don't see anything about any other women or anything crazy. It's just something, I think he thinks about whatever this is, and he may be afraid that you may learn it one day, and it's embarrassing. It's humiliating. I remember I really liked this guy one time. I don't know if I really liked him. I was excited about this date. You get what I'm saying? And I went out of my way and got all dressed up. And I think it was Valentine's Day. It was either Valentine's Day or the day before Valentine's Day. I'm pretty sure it was Valentine's Day. And we had been talking for about a week. And I had the day off. We had free time, okay? An hour before the date, he texted me and said, "When were you going to tell me?" And I was like, "Oh, fuck, what does that mean?" he said, my daughter looked you up, like did a Google search and something embarrassing popped up. Well, he worked for like the government. And he was like, there's no way in hell that I could date you. And I was like, well, sorry you feel that way. I mean, we ended up dating. He called me. I mean, because I left it go. I left that motherfucker on red. I was so angry. Yo, I never talked to that boy again for like a week. I didn't block him. I wasn't petty. I was like, there's no response to this. And not only that, like, you know damn well your daughter didn't look me up, stupid. It was you. Anyway, I did end up dating him for a little while. But it just wasn't a match. He's a good guy. He's a lot of like if you're single, he's one of them guys you date casually because he's a lot of fun to hang out with. And there was a little bit of attraction there, but not enough, you know, for long term, in my opinion. But he was fun to date. He was a gentleman, always had a good time. Hey, Tweety. Okay, there's something here about injury, and I think he may still hold a grudge, or somebody holds a grudge with him, but this is one of them deep wounds, too. Like, yeah, this is just not something you go around telling everybody. Like I told that dude, like, that's not, how am I supposed to open with that? Oh, I'm a felon. I mean, what the fuck, man? That's not something you open. I also, my house is just as big as yours, and we drive the same fucking car, dude. So, well, we drove a very similar car. Let's put it that way, and both lived in a very similar house. Like, where are we going with this? I mean, I was so over it, and I was pissed off. But that's what I'm seeing here. That's why I'm reminding you of that story because people change, right? He was injured and he healed, People get over it. They heal, they grow up. And learning about this is overkill. There's something here he feels is kind of terrible. Whether it is or it isn't, he feels like it is. And if you was to learn about that, it may change your opinion of him. Right now, everything is going great. But this bothers him. It places a lot of stress on him. He doesn't want to come across as being a burden, okay? But there's something here that still weighs on his mind a great deal. That's why I'm bringing that story up, okay? He's a smart guy. But he's definitely the villain somewhere. Paints him in a poor light. I think you two are a good match. King of Swords, Queen of Swords, definitely a good match. Yeah, and you're both successful. Right. So, people like this, educated people that are matched up like this and successful, probably get a lot of attention anyway when they go out. And it's about integrity at this point. Let the man keep his integrity, his balls. Don't cut his balls off. I don't see anything bad. Nothing bad at all. And if I saw something bad, I would expose it. I do not. That is the God's honest truth. I see, again, I see nothing bad, my friend. Nothing. He's transitioned. He's moved forward. He chooses not to speak on it. Four of Swords with them two court cards. No talking, no communication. This is just an area that is not up for discussion, period. Nowhere near talking about it. Doesn't want to. Girl, bye. You one of my favorite people. I still use that all the time. Girl, bye. I can give you a general. What do you want? Love or career? You got to pick one. Girl, bye. Love or career? Pick one. Something just recently ended, and I see that you're upset about that. Pretty drastic change, pretty drastic cutoff. Yes. Did you lose? Did you lose somebody? I hope not. If not, something here has been let go, and we just need to take the high road on this. Okay. Something here is definitely closed. It's ended. It's over. It's behind you. You're still kind of grieving that loss. You could have been let go from a job. Take the high road on it. There's something here that recently ended. It looks like it could be something to do with a relationship. Somebody made a poor decision and it kind of blew things to smithereens. Things got heated very quick. Very stressful situation. Back and forth communication was very stressful as well. Really placed you in a position of hardship. Yeah. That was in your path to encounter for a reason. It's all good, nothing but love. I do see an offer coming towards you. What is this moon? You're not sure if you can trust it, meaning you're a little intimidated by it. You're intimidated by this. There's a breakthrough getting ready to happen for you, and you're worried, stressed out, unsure, doing your research, not liking what I'm seeing. What is this? If you blocked someone, especially a dude, they still look you up, but they're doing it from a fake profile. There's a guy here still looking you up, girl, bye. I'm not gonna call him a stalker, but I think you blocked him, and I think he got a new page, and that's how he's looking you up. You took the high road on it. Definitely could have been a block there as well, a block delete. Now he's looking at you from a different page. He stops by frequently. You got a frequent flyer. It's a gentleman. This is not a daughter. This is somebody he was in a relationship with, and that shit ended. Went out with a bang. It went out with a bang. And you let it go. You took the high road. You could have blocked, delete this person. They are still kind of pissed off. This person's had a breakthrough, all right. They've been able to break into your account, meaning they've most likely just got a different page, and they're still looking you up. They're a frequent flyer. In this case, it's kind of funny because you know Spirit's always funny with you. Instead of girl bye, it's boy bye. King of Wands, 8 of Cups, boy bye. Yeah. Last time we had girl bye, remember? Boy bye, 8 of Cups, bye. Boy bye. That's what they're saying. That relationship went out with a bang. Boy bye. That's a relationship you had. That was not a you wanted something with your career. Now I'm seeing that. Do you work from home? Uh-uh. Yeah, something to do with your work. What is this? I've been seeing this a lot lately for people when it comes to their work sector. You've got a challenge that's kind of something ended for you. If it comes to work, it ended. Kind of ended. So maybe you're still at a place of employment. Maybe you're just searching for a new job, like actively searching for postings. Just to let you know, if you're still employed there, Queen of Pentacles, you're the hot topic, and these people around you could be telling them, yeah, she's getting ready to make a break for it. They're now carrying a grudge with you because they know you're out looking for work if you are still employed. Okay? Careful. I think that you're trying to take the high road, but you have probably recognized whatever environment this is too toxic. It's too much. There's too much bitching. There's too much bad mouthing. If this is an old employer and you're unemployed right now, you've got a previous employer here that is fucking you. They are standing as a block for you in your future endeavors. They carry a grudge with you. Okay? That's what I see. They blame you. You. Blame you. They're carrying a big grudge with you. This is higher management as well. Because I'm saying there's no forward movement. This is a previous employer. You most likely took the high road, but either you're still employed there because they're telling me it's not quite over. So that means either A, you're still employed, or B, this is hard to get over because this person's hell bent on fucking you over. Like they're not going to give you a good reference. Okay. Hey, man. They ain't giving you no good reference, girl. They pissed off. They blaming you. You the problem. You. Oh, yeah, they don't want you to go nowhere. Two of Wands reversed. No, they don't want you to go anywhere. Six of Pentacles in a challenged position. Yeah, especially when it comes to being fairly compensated. They don't want you leaving. No. No, they're holding you against your will. What a bunch of dickheads. What a bunch of dickheads. Yeah, they're a bunch of assholes. They're controlling you. That's the way they are going to keep their foot on your neck. They're controlling the situation. They are going to force you to stay because they're not going to let you leave. They're not giving you a good reference. Manny, what do you want, love or career? You texted me? Oh, thank you. I'll have to check it when I get off of this live. If you get something from the reading, please give it a thumbs up. It helps the algorithm. Appreciate you. Love? Okay. Emperor, are you an Aries? You don't have to be. Thank you. Emanuela, thank you. Manny wants a love reading. What can we tell him? What can we tell Manuel? I think you got a good head on your shoulders when it comes to relationships. You make sound, logical, practical decisions when you deal with folks. Head over heart decisions when it comes to relationships. I see a woman here, the woman's. I see the woman's here from the past. She's a fucking challenge. Real pill. I don't know. I'm just joking. I don't know anything about her. Hold on. Whew, God. There's no more space to rent in this woman's head. OMG. There's a woman here from your past still madly in love with you. Will not let it go, because I've been seeing this and I've done switch decks. I just got out of this deck. Now I'm doing this deck. Are we in a retrograde? Because the past is lingering in the present pal. This is the past, the present, the future. This has happened for the fourth time today. The challenge of the past, it's still in the present. There's a woman here still living in the past. She has not let you go, and there's no more real estate left in her head. You now own all of it. You own all the real estate in this girl's head. My God, you own it all. She's got no vacant property. You own all of it. That's funny, I said property, yeah. All the real estate there, my friend. All the real estate. Okay. She thinks you are so fine. She got the hots for you. She could be a Libra. She really digs you. That's what I can tell you. She really digs you. Do you feel this person pulling on you? Because you consume every ounce of her. I don't think she thinks about anything else but you. She wants a new start. She wants a new beginning. She wants you to be fair with her. She's telling me she has invested a lot in you. Yeah. And she wants you to come towards her. She thinks about you night and day. She's not willing to let you go. No. You left her out in the cold. And she tripping. I mean, she's doing the whole crip walk. She is. She thinks about you non-stop. Non-stop. Good God. She thinks y'all are soulmates, Manny. You're welcome, girl. Bye. She's madly infatuated with you, very and much in love. And she feel like you did her wrong. 10 of Swords with the Justice. She feel like you betrayed her. You traitor. Did you trade her in? I don't know. I don't know y'all's business, but she's telling me 7 of Swords. Lying, sneaky, cheating ass thief. You stole from her. She's saying that was the wrong thing to do. 2 of Wands, yeah. Oh my goodness. Look at all these 2. 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands, 2 of Cups, 2. Yeah, she's shooting at you. Cupid's arrow. Kind of looks like she's trying to shoot a Cupid's arrow. Oh. I see you here, Manny. King of Swords. That's the air sign energy. Okay. Manny, she's saying that you probably cheated on her. You juggled her. You hurt this girl. Why did you do that? Then there's arguments where you two just aren't in agreement right now. Bunch of problems in the relationship. You really hurt her. You lied to her. You broke her heart. You went with the flow with her. You treated her like she was just an option. And you stepped out on her. That you're a good-looking man and you get a lot of attention from the ladies. You have a lot of options, or so she believes that you do, okay? But she's saying that you cheated on her, you did her wrong, then you got real cold, cut off, detached, you got busy on her, and she don't feel like it's right. She doesn't feel like you did her right. She's very disappointed. She's very disappointed that this thing did not go the distance, and she's hurt. and a lot of problems in the relationship because you stepped out, you treated her like an option, and that she went with the flow. Like she was willing to do, she was down for whatever you were down for, but she doesn't understand why you didn't pick her. Pick Misha doesn't get it, Manny. Pick Misha does not understand why you stepped out on her. She wants you to pick her and choose her. That's what I'm seeing. Yes, what'd you do to this girl? My God, she stalks the ever living shit out of you, the star. You said you was an Aquarius? You the star of this show. Oh my goodness, she wants the reconciliation. She wants to reconcile. She stalks you all the time. And she stalks tarot. She probably stalks tarot channels. She stalks the stars. mm. She wants to reconcile, and I think she's learned a lot from horoscopes or tarot or whatever. She probably watches a man reader, like a reader that's a dude, most likely. Strength is here. Leo. She could watch a Leo reader. She's just saying that she gave to this and gave to this. And kind of like she was so busy giving to you, almost like an employer. Like she, like, you know, she worked for you. I don't know if she really did or not, but man, she's hell bent on trying to control you. I don't know if she's trying to control you through money or what it is, but she really wants this to work out. She wants to will it to work out. You stress her out so bad. She's so stressed out. She just wants you to love her. What is this? Did you juggle her with somebody in the family? Yeah, broke her heart. Oh my God. Heartbreak City. She gave to this, and did she bought you a new pair of shoes and you used them to walk out on her? She's very heartbroken. And she's just going to keep giving to this and giving to this in hopes that you, you know, come back to her. She's stressed out about it, but she loves you. She wants it to work out. And she feels like with the Wheel of Fortune, it's a matter of time before you'll need her again, something like that. Now, I don't know what she's talking about. I think she's talking about not only does she stalk you, but she stalk your whole damn family. She's very preoccupied with you and yours, as in you and your family. Yeah, goodness gracious. She's trying to find an opportunity, a way in. This could be somebody that wants to get close to somebody in your family as well. Watch her, because man, she got petty written on her. It gives me the feeling where I don't know if she's one of them kind of like to upset you to get a little payback. She might even try to focus on like a family member or some shit to get some payback. She thinks you're so fine. Yeah. Very sexually attracted to you. Oh my God, she stalks the ever-living fuck out of you. What is wrong with this girl? Oh my God. It's a stage 5 clinger. She watches you and watches you and watches you. Yes. And you can, man, she definitely watches tarot or some shit, but oh my goodness, she watches, I think she's watching tarot. She could definitely watch a fire sign reader. A Leo, an Aries, or a Sag. Yes, man, but she only watches the tarot readers that are talking about reconciliation. She's one of those people that just hunt down people that are going to say y'all are going to get back together. Listen. She's watching you, but she's watching somebody else. And the other person that I feel like she's watching is someone that you know. And this was a matter of time before this girl was going to do this shit. And I think your gut also knows that what she's up to. Okay? She wants to stress you out and get the attention back on her. So it's like she's going to dry snitch is what I call that. She's going to talk to somebody that you know. Either A, sexually, or B, she's going to make it known that she's out here doing her own thing, Manny. But the goal, the end goal, is that it stresses you out, that she's out having a hot girl summer, okay? Because she wants the communication to return back to you, back to sender. She's only stressing herself out. She's only making this harder on herself. She gets herself all worked up, all dressed up, probably beats her face. But she's telling me she thinks y'all are a match. King of Wands, Queen of Wands. But the issue is she's just stalking you. But she's stalking love as well. She's stalking it, stalking it. And she just thinks it's a matter of time before it stresses you out that she's out having a hot girl summer. But I wouldn't put it past her to try to date one of your homeboys. Like a younger one or something. But she wants you to see her out and about on the town. Okay. My chat's not updating. She's mentally ill. There we go. You're new to subbing. Can you get a love reading? Here and now. Okay. Here and now wants a love reading. Okay. Let me ask you this. Are you a man or a woman? Here and now. Are you a man or are you a woman? I can't tell by that name. Ooh, Lord. Judgment, Tennyson, 10 of Swords. That's a 30. Shoo. You're a woman. Okay. I don't know what the hell you went through, but it was pretty terrible. Overkill. Anybody with 2 eyes could see that. 6 of Wands. Here and now as a female, she wants a love reading. Oh my God, this person. I don't know who this person is in your energy, but oh my God. Oh, Lord. All right. You got somebody here in your energy. This person gets a lot of attention, and I do think that they're fine. Okay, they get a lot of attention for being fine. But they're a real heartbreaker, as in they break everybody's heart, not just yours. They have third parties. This is just what they do. This is just what they do. It's who they are. This person is a disaster. It's not Six Flags, it's red flags. It's a disaster. Oh my God. And I think that they lie and they tell people they single. This person only thinks with the head below their belt. They haven't learned a damn thing. They have not learned a damn thing. They refuse to learn any karmic lessons. And I mean, to their credit, they do got a lot of people that chase after them. They do got a lot of people, but it's just so low budget behavior. It's a very low budget behavior. And if they like it, I love it. But just don't lie about it. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you want to be single, cool, because you're getting all this attention. But the issue I have with them, to be fair, they're not keeping it a buck. This person could be a Libra. Yeah, they could be a Libra or a Scorpio or one of them Libra, Scorpio, cusper people. But if not, they don't tell the truth. This person's a disaster. They're getting attention for all the fucking wrong reasons. They refuse to learn a karmic lesson. And like I said, if they like it, I love it. Ace of Cups. But the thing of it is, it's very promiscuous, childish behavior. They refuse to grow up. They refuse to learn the lesson. And they're out here jumping in relationships, breaking hearts. And I just see that most likely you're going to come to this fork in the road in the future. And this person is still a disaster. They're telling you that they're single, that they want a relationship with you, and that they've changed. But I don't see the changes. All I see is maybe some legal issues. They haven't changed at all. And they're still going to they're still going to keep you here. This person that's most likely already broken your heart. Now, if this is not a past person, if this is not a past person that you've already dealt with, this is a new person that is spitting image of the last person. These two could be twins, brothers from another mother, okay? They could be twins because this person's a disaster. They're very karmic, extremely karmic, and they're gonna love bomb you to death. And I do mean it. Ace of Cups, death. Love bomb you to death. They got third party written all over their spread. It definitely, I don't know how old you are, but this person's coming across as young. Like, their life just kind of lacks direction. It would take a lot of change for this individual, regardless if it's a past person or a new person. Hurt people. Ace of Swords, Three of Swords, and that's what this person fitting to do. It looks like even if it's a new person, they got a lot of karmic Felicias in the background. They just recently got their heart broke. They're not even for sure if they're coming or going because something has just ended for them. So now they're just out here trying to live their best life, a hot girl summer, a hot boy summer, but that's a walking disaster. Be careful. It's either an ex you've already dealt with or his duplicate, his little brother. Okay? That's what I'm seeing. Yeah, the Hierophant, the husband. Okay. The Hierophant, the husband. Fire sign. King of Wands. Yeah. Boy, bye. Yeah, Hierophant, King of Wands. This person's taking control. He's trying to take control of a situation. And this is somebody that's going to try to hold on to your arm as you're walking out the door. Wait a minute, where do you think you're going? Do you have kids with this person? Whatever this person told you that they were going to do, they're fit to do it, okay? Whatever they told you. This person will go into the court. They're going to be real petty. If this divorce is not final, this person, because in the recent past, say you already went to court. This is the recent past. They're very petty. They gossip. They gossip. They tell everybody you did them wrong, that you fucked them over, that you betrayed them. This person bitches about you to anybody that'll listen. There's a tear in his beer, and he's crying for you, dear. This person here, he's taking control of the situation, and he's doing the most. He's doing the most. And all I see is a bunch of stress and a pain in the ass. He's doing the most. He's doing the most. Yes, he's doing the most. He does not want it to be over. That's all I can say about that. He is still holding on to you as you leave. This is somebody that will try to hold on to your possessions, isolate you from getting certain items back, and he doesn't want it to be over. This is somebody that still wants to continue to have sex. He probably even asked that question. Can we do it one more time? Oh my God, I hate that guy. Anyway, wants to know what you're going to do in the future. He wants to know what you're going to do because he's telling me it's not over. He doesn't want it to be over. Oh, I see. Okay. Well, I mean, I see a marriage here, and I see whatever this person did, there's betrayal. And I see him doing the most. I see him doing the most. Whatever he does it a lot. Okay? Because his sexual energy is just all right here. And he's probably an attractive dude. He probably is. And I see something about that attractiveness, and his behavior has definitely got him in trouble. Betrayal. Overkill. He's trying to hold on to your arm as you walk out the door. He does not want to be left alone. He don't want, I mean, if there's children in this, he does not want to lose his kids. No. Wants to know what, in the future, he wants to know what you're going to do. He doesn't want it to be over. Doesn't want to lose you. Doesn't want it to end. There's a lot of gossip about whatever this was in the recent past. Ten of Swords. That's overkill. It's betrayal. And there's gossip about that. Sorry, I had to take that call. But I guess you want to make it work, so if you don't want to throw it away, don't throw it away. Don't listen to me. I mean, sometimes it can be repaired. I know he doesn't want it to be over. This is somebody that's going to try to hold on to you, hold on to your arm as you're walking out the door. He doesn't want to be alone. He does not want to be rejected. The issue is what I don't like about it. Hermit reverse. It's somebody that hasn't suffered any consequences for his behaviors. He's not, he didn't get any chance to do any type of soul searching. Do you see what I'm saying? He didn't do no soul searching. So what's going to stop him from repeating the behavior? Because death reverses, no changes. You know, he never got an opportunity to sit alone with himself. I'm not saying, you know, like you got to have some consequences there. Otherwise, how is he going to know that he cannot do that again? Bad. You know what I'm saying? Bad boy, put his ass in timeout. Emanuela, what are Pharaoh's first impressions and thoughts about me? Emanuela wants to know what Pharaoh. If you get something from the reading, please give it a thumbs up. You're welcome. Emanuela, what are Pharaoh's first impressions and thoughts about me? This person is telling me that they see you when they saw you, you look like you're down. Like you don't, either A, you don't feel good, and they just wanted to kind of cheer you up. Either them or you. Somebody was down that day. Didn't feel good, maybe hungover or something. But they saw you kind of down in the dumps. Somebody here, either you or them, was down in the dumps. I'm going to say it's you because the question is first impressions and thoughts about you. They're saying either A, you look tired, you look like you need a pick me up. Looks like this person wanted to give you a pick me up, like a pick me up line, pickup line. And that could have been kind of humiliating. Something here is a very humiliating first start story. A little bit of humiliation, or maybe even embarrassment when you first met this person. Maybe it was some type of corny ass pickup line. I'm not for sure, but there's something here kind of embarrassing. Some little embarrassing story. And that comes to light. Maybe you laugh about it now, but this person saw it, you know. I don't know if you farted in front of him or what you did, girl, but something's embarrassing. Maybe you burped or something. I don't know. There's something here about it, like an embarrassing first time met story. And this person saw it. Maybe you tripped or something. Whatever you did, I don't know, but it kind of feels embarrassing. But they stuck around. Yeah, they kind of stuck around there. It's like, well, what are you going to do now? And this person wants to kind of negotiate with you. And I think, you know, they took the high road on this. Somebody's kind of like trying to regain their composure, maybe laugh it off. And it could be a little embarrassing, humiliating, but it happened. It's out there. It's over, you know. This person wants to work with you. Maybe you did trip and you kind of played it off like a run. You know how you kind of trip and then you just kind of break into a run? They saw it. Whatever you did, I think you tried to like disguise it, but you did, you know, you regained your composure. They're telling me that they see you as a person with dignity and class, and that this is something that most likely embarrassed you. And it's like, well, what do you want to do? And I think you chose to take the high road on it. You pulled yourself together, and this person really admires you. They think a lot of you. They think you're smart. They think you're classy. They've learned to love a lot of your quirks, or can. I mean, they think that you're a very genuine person, and they really admire you. They do. They like you. They like you a lot. You may have something here about getting on the same page with something. No forward movement. One person's very attracted to you, but maybe they just have a fear. They don't want to be embarrassed, you know. They're very attracted to you, but there's no forward movement on it. This person still gives me the impression, if you two aren't already together, that they're trying to learn more about you to get this ball rolling. Definitely trying to figure you out. Maybe you're just hard, like you're making it hard. You're giving them a hard time. You're making it hard to plan something with you or something. But they've learned, the more they get to know you, the more they like you. Definitely trying to pick your brain to see what you like, what you don't like. They likes what they see so far. Okay, that's all I'm going to say about that. They like what they see so far. if you just met him a couple hours ago. They're trying to negotiate with you. What are you up to? Maybe they feel like it's going to be too hard with you. They don't know. It's still like a lot of in my very insecure. This is very an insecure. I don't know if it's one of them slight swipe right or left situations, but they're digging you. You're very positive. You got a good head on your shoulders. You're stable. Maybe they're trying to learn if you're a mom, because sometimes that can throw a wrench in things. Look, yeah, he's attracted to you. Yeah, Knight of Wands, King of Pentacles. Yeah. I think he's just trying to see if he's trying to get to know you. This is the get to know you phase, to see if you two are on the same page, to see if you are compatible. That's what I see. Give me something here on the Hangman. I think he's hung up on you. I do. I think he's hung up on you. Either he embarrassed himself or you embarrassed yourself. Becoming braver. Yeah, I see that. Resilience, experience, growing stronger, fresh perspective. The Hangman is all about perspective. You guys are just in the there's something here where he's insecure, and I think that that's a good thing. You make him feel insecure. This could also be butterflies, He's trying to get to know you. I think the more he gets to know you, the more he's going to like you. Like the feelings, he knows that he could develop feelings for you. He's viewing you as a very strong person. You may have a masculine job as well. I don't know. Or whatever job this is, maybe it's more prone to be masculine, whatever the profession is. Okay. But he's trying to, I think that sometimes it takes a lot of courage for men to approach a female. And it definitely gives me that feeling, that vibe of being insecure and having to really gather the courage to talk to someone and, risk being rejected. And men kind of have to do that. Holy crap. Okay. I don't know if yeah. Uh, this person, Emmanuel, I don't know if he's married still, if he's still married, but he may tell you that he was recently married or in some type of serious commitment. Uh-huh. It's like he's gonna want to tell you all his dirty secrets quickly. That's just his way of making conversation. Uh-huh. I think he's very stable. He's definitely a marriage-minded kind of man. But this is a guy that could have a war story about his previous relationship. Maybe his ex-wife put him in a situation of a choice between two or something, because there's a judgment on it. So he might tell you all the reasons why it didn't work out with that marriage, and it really disappointed him, really disappointed him. It might have even been a short-term marriage, or a short-term commitment, or he bought a house with somebody, went half on a dog, I don't know. But some type of little commitment that was kind of serious, somewhat serious, if not a full-blown marriage, because the Empress and the Emperor are out here with the lovers. This is someone that was a very significant relationship to him. The cat is out of the bag on that. Somebody ran around and made a choice between two, and he had a lot invested with that. Judgment is what it is. He had to make a decision. He may even tell you that he went back to this person only for it to not work out. He gave a second chance, and it just fell on its face as hard as as fast as it started, it blew up. He could be going through some type of litigation still, and he's just kind of depressed about that, whatever that is. Somebody is, either him or you. Somebody's got that storyline. Now, I think he's single. I'm just telling you. I think that this is either he's going through divorce proceedings now, or he's just going to give you some kind of story about why it didn't work out with the other person. I think he's a very emotional person. Yeah, it has to be him then. He's front and center of the reading, Emperor. And this Empress is in the past position, but they're discussing some type of relationship here where some dishonesty was revealed, and it just didn't go anywhere. SK. How Sarisha feels and thinks about me nowadays. I'm a Sag, she's a Cap. We are friends, and he's got a romantic interest in her. SK wants to know how Sarisha, you're welcome. SK wants to know how Sarisha feels about him. They're friends, but he wants more. Hold on for a second, because I'm seeing what they're saying is this was a matter of time. I see that, this is on your divine path to happen. There's a single person here, and I see a little flirting. There's a little bit of flirting here. And someone's very focused on the little bit of flirting. So if somebody did flirt a little bit, they're driving it. They're trying to keep flirt. They're trying to push the envelope on the flirt. They're trying to push the envelope on the flirting. Yeah. And then I see this person's highly attracted. And they're waiting around. Like, this is somebody that would wait around and look at their phone to see if you're going to call. And it's just, this person's kind of stressed out about it. because there's been no forward movement. I really like you. Do you like me? Can you check yes or no? It's that kind of energy. You were supposed to meet this person. Yeah. You're just in the early stages of this creation. Whatever y'all are doing is the very early stages of it. Yeah, I was getting ready to say that. Y'all might do one of those, that's really popular right now where people do those like paint parties. I can see that you guys go out and do some type of physical activity together. And that would be a great way to kind of get to know each other to see if it's going to work out or not. Somebody here could have a very hard job as well. And maybe that's an issue with trying to see one another because of the hours. Like I work long hours. Or someone works far away or something. But another great way to see if you two are compatible is to do one of those adventures together. Don't go see a movie. Don't go see a movie. Go do something fun. I think the first date that I ever went on with the person that I'm seeing is we went to Topgolf. We went to Topgolf. And that was a really cool place. I like Topgolf. I don't know how to golf, but you don't really have to know how to golf. It's cool. No, a paint. Like you go to like, they give you like a blank canvas and then they'll ask you to like draw a cat or some shit, whatever, but they give you a theme. But usually whoever is hosting the paint party, even if you don't know how to paint, they give you the gist of how to paint it. See what I'm saying? But that's just an idea. I'm not saying go do a paint party unless that's what you want to do. But go do a physical activity, like go swimming or something. No, don't watch a movie. Do not. That sucks. You don't get to know each other by sitting in front of a, no, do not go watch the movie. Do something outside. Outside. In the full light where you can fully see each other. You can see each other's flaws. You can see, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, don't do the movie. That's corny. I mean, you can do movies later once y'all get in a relationship and you're bored with each other and you're just going out to have something to do. I don't know. Yeah. The Fool. You want to do something outside that involves, movement. Get creative. There's all kinds. Maybe go on a hike or something. Mm-mm. Yeah, I wouldn't wait. I wouldn't, you better act sooner rather than later. Because I see somebody else attracted to this person. There's another guy here that's attracted to this person. That's a matter of time. And I can see that you're going to be disappointed. Like, damn it, yeah. And you're going to feel like this guy kind of stole her away. That's the truth. I don't know, there could be a warning here as well about you taking a risk towards this person. Be careful. I'm gonna issue the warning. I hope I'm wrong about it. I'm usually not. Just there's a warning, okay? Take it with a grain of salt. I don't know you, but there's a warning here about taking a risk with this person because I don't know. I don't know if she's still hung up on somebody else or something. You take a risk towards her. I see that you're stable. And then I could see in the future you getting disappointed, getting your feelings hurt. Um, Something about reconciling here with another guy. And the possibility is there for cheating. And I see you getting all excited, you know, you're going to go out and have fun with this person, but it's just a matter of time. Somebody here has the potential to be a cheater. Like they're still hung up on another man. They're still hung up on another man and they haven't let the other man go. Because I got two men here. You see what I'm saying? It's like, man, I take a risk and I'm all excited to go, have a good time. And it's a matter of time. I feel like there's a potential here. Just be careful. There's a potential for this thing to fail and fall flat on its face, a big fat F on a report card. So you need to ask some straight up questions if she's still hanging on to this dude. There's another dude here that we have the potential to be still hanging on to, attached to, stringing along even. Okay? Be careful. Now, I hope I'm wrong about it. I'm usually not. Be careful. You need to ask some very clear, cut and dry questions. Are you still hung up with somebody else? Is there somebody else lingering in the background? Because I don't want to see you get hurt. There's the potential there for you to be really let down. There's a potential for somebody to not be very honest with you. And then I see this person getting caught up. And it seems like we got to go with the flow energy here where somebody could still be stringing another gentleman around. Like I'm still leading another man on. You get what I'm saying? Okay, Jay Farrow, what is your question? Jay Farrow, I would really appreciate asking a question. You're really going through it. Be wise, you can ask. All I need you to do is let me know what your question is. I'm going to take these two questions and I'm going to be done. Jay Farrow, what's your question, hon? Hi, Jay Farrell. What is your question, sweetheart? You said you're really going through it. What's the matter? I'm always surprised by how many men watch this channel. I don't know why, but okay. You really like this Taurus. Hold on. You said, I really like this Taurus I met. What's the question? You like them? Jay Farrow, based on the information that you told me, I mean, I could see that you have the potential to date this person and go with the flow with them and get to know them. I see you doing all the inviting and you kind of steering the direction of this relationship, inviting this person out. I mean, it looks good. It looks good, but I don't see any love in the relationship, but it's a bit too early for it anyway. It just looks like going with the flow, that type of thing. checking to see if somebody's honest with you or what, getting to know someone. Can I trust this person? Building trust. It's the exciting part of the relationship. It's the building attraction part of it. Getting to know someone. I do see a new cycle here starting. I do. It could be that, just the getting to know each other, the going with the flow. Would you like to go out? That kind of thing. That's all I'm really seeing. I'm not seeing any love, but it's too early for that anyway. Hold on, Jay Farrow. What the hell are you talking about? All right. It's been 10 years since my last relationship. I really want to date this Taurus, but I feel like I'm going to get hurt. They say things like they are a parent to my pets, and we are low-key talking to each other. Should I stay away, or is it safe to have feelings? They don't make a lot of time for me. Okay. Oh, yeah, I do see Taurus here. Duh, Hierophant. Sorry. I do see Taurus energy here. I mean, that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing that so it looks like you've already got some time invested here. And it kind of looks like y'all been doing the go with the flow thing and getting to know each other. And I think I don't see anything bad. I don't see any deception. I think if this person has any flaws, you've kind of already picked up what they're putting down as far as if they're telling any white lies. But I really don't see any white lies here. I don't. I think if you steer this thing in the right direction, it could definitely work out in your favor. And I definitely think you would have an opportunity here with this Taurus person. I do. I think there's heavy attraction here as well. But you would have to take complete control and steer the whole thing. You get what I'm trying to say? You're going to have to do most of the steering. You got to drive the boat on this. But I do. I see things heating up. Definitely a lot of sexual attraction. I see things, a new beginning, a fresh beginning here, a brand new cycle with this Taurus thing, but it's going to be on you. It's all masculine energy. King of Swords, King of Wands. Like, to be fair, I really want an opportunity here to kind of push this thing to a higher level of a relationship. I see that's definitely a possibility. But you will have to make all the plans. And you're very insecure. You had your heart broken already. I don't want to take that one. Give me something else here. Guilt. Yeah, I think that the fear here with you is that I want to just go with the flow. You guys already have some time invested there, and I'm insecure, most likely insecure about losing that time that's already been invested. I think you'll regret it. Guilt, I think you will regret this if you do not try to steer. If you don't take control of this now, I see that you're insecure, and it's most likely due to some other heartbreak back here that was bittersweet from the recent past. Now, I don't know what you caught. It looks like looks like you invested somewhere in the recent past. And I don't know what happened there, but it was a while ago, and you transitioned out of it. But it does look like there was the potential there that you invested with a lying, cheating, stealing asshole. Played a lot of mind games with you. That's definitely a possibility from the recent past. And definitely bittersweet. It hurt you. And I think that you still have an old scar, insecurity. But I do think that the guilt on this, if you don't take the opportunity to get this new start and start this new cycle with this Taurus person, you will regret it. When I'm talking about a tear in my beer, you see that girl in the back? Yes, you are going to be crying about this if you don't take it. I don't give good readings often. I really don't. If I thought it was going to be bad for you, I would tell you. Okay. Yeah, I see that, the insecurity, and maybe still a little bitter about it. Who's next? No problem. No problem. Be wise. Be wise. What is your question, honey? I got all these gentlemen on here. 3 men in a row. I think you're a man. Are you a man, Be wise? Or are you a guy? Or a girl, sorry. What should you expect from CC, love interest? Be wise, are you a man or are you a female? I can't tell by the picture. It's too little where I'm sitting. Be wise, are you a female? You're a woman. Okay. Sorry. I can't tell by the picture. It's too little. Okay. What does CC think of Be wise? She's a female. What does CC think of Be wise? She is a female. This is a love interest. They met about 2 months ago. What is CC's opinion of Be wise? Is this person Santa Claus? They see you when you're sleeping. They know when you're awake. So be good for goodness sake. Oh, you better watch out. You better not cry. That's kind of what the vibe I'm getting. Anyway. Anywho. Let me keep going. Hold on. Or have you told this person a lot of war stories about you? Somebody's told the other person a lot of war stories about being hurt in the past. You know what they say about the truth? The truth is from the perspective of whoever is telling. Not saying it's not their truth, but there's 2 sides to every story. Okay. He's your boss. They know each other. Who's they know each other? Okay, your doctors. Who is they know each other? Are you talking about 2 gentlemen that know each other? Like y'all work together? At any rate, I don't know. There's something here about war stories in the recent past. And this is the part where you're getting to know someone. Are y'all talking until you fall asleep on the phone or something? Because you're learning a lot. I don't know if you're learning about this person's sleep patterns or somebody's voice is so boring it's putting the other person to sleep. And I hate to say that because it sounds ignorant. But another thing I'm kind of picking up here is I'm skeptical about this. I just am. I'm skeptical about it. Somebody is giving me boring energy. Bored. I'm bored. This is bored. Like it's like the more they get to know someone, they're just a little bored. Or there's something here where somebody's always asleep or something. And they're asking someone questions, maybe an attempt to get to know this person, but the truth is debatable. You know, it's like I've learned all I can know about this person, and I know all about their heartbreaks or what their injuries are, whatever has gone on back here. It's like the content of the conversation in the recent past is a little boring, is what I'm saying. It's like, yeah, I know all that. I know all that. I know all that. And then I'm seeing some type of third party interference here. Somebody's learning something, learning about a heartbreak, and it's somewhat the truth. This could also be a little gossip. But if it was gossip, it wasn't done like in a malicious way. Is it somewhat true? Yes. But there's some type of little third party interference here at the job situation, okay? King of Pentacles, like, yeah. And something here, definitely the interference with this thing could be the job itself. The whole interference with this thing could actually be the job. Page of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles is the Eight of Pentacles. That's the workplace. Now, it could be schedules that just aren't going to align. As in, it's going to be hard to see this person. And I could see you guys trying to navigate through that and try to find options. It just looks like trying to see each other for however much time is going to be the challenge. Seeing each other is a challenge. It's either A, because you guys are in a work environment that's frowned upon, or B, it's something else like schedules. Because it's like, well, I can only give you however many hours of my time. I can only give you so much time. It's going to be a challenge to get on the right page, trying to see each other. And I can see there's 7 days a week. That's kind of what they're saying. Like Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. It's like there's only 7 days a week. There's only so many hours of the day I can really invest in this. And trying to physically see one another for whatever reason is the challenge. And it could be because of work schedules, meaning somebody's working nights, somebody's working days, or y'all doing them weird ass shifts where we work 14 hours a day, something like that. It definitely could be the interference here is just the job thing. And it could be a lack of sleep. It's like I'd love, don't be surprised if you're talking to this person on the phone and they fall asleep. Either A, they're bored, or B, they are just suffering from a lack of sleep. But either way, it's rude. That's rude to fall asleep on somebody because it's like, am I boring you? This definitely could be someone who's just lacking sleep. Like, I just only have so many hours in the day to give you. Okay. That's all I'm seeing here. It looks like the interference to this whole damn thing is the job and the length of time in the job. This is the challenge is how long are we at work? 14 hours? When am I going to see you? What, when we sleep? I mean, that's kind of what I'm seeing right now, sweetheart. That's what I'm seeing. I'm not trying to be mean to you at all. I don't see anything funky at first until you said, hey, we work together. I was like, oh shit, what am I seeing here? You know what I mean? But that's not it. I'm not seeing anything weird. I'm just seeing somebody, I thought you were boring them to death. And I was like, that's great. How am I going to tell this person, this sweet girl, that she's boring this man to death? I don't think that's it. I think it's something that's playing into this work sector and an issue with seeing someone, physically seeing them, not being able to get on the same page due to I work 7 days a week and at 14-hour shifts, something like that. There's 24 hours in a day and they're there 14 of them. Well, fuck, you gotta sleep, like I can see you. It's like, well, I can watch you sleep, and it's sweet and everything. It is. It's a sweet offer, a sweet suggestion, but that's what I'm seeing. Okay, that's it. I don't see anything else crazy. If y'all get something from the reading, please hit the like button. Thank you. Mm. All right, Brenda. Gorgeous. Hello. Yeah, but I can't spend too much more time in here, so we're gonna wrap them up. Okay, Brenda. What is she? I'm gonna assume that you are a female with a name like Brenda, but if I'm wrong, I apologize. I'm not trying to offend anybody. What does this person need to know? You are going through a new cycle, and it's tough. You're going through a new cycle, and this one is a challenge. It's hard. All right, put your back into it. You can do it. Put your back into it. Okay, you can do it, Brenda. It looks like you're a very positive person. You can do it. You can do it. And it looks like you're getting a breakthrough anyway, but it's been in labor. This is kind of laborious. It's a start of something new, and it looks good. It looks really, really good. It does. It looks real good. Damn, dude. That went left quickly. What the hell? We went from positive sunny skies to doom, doom, doom. What the hell? Anyway, I'm seeing something here about a cycle. It looks like one cycle just closed and another cycle starts, okay, which is pretty common. In the recent past, I'm really happy. Right. It's just, I mean, you're really happy in the recent past, and then things get hard with some dude Things get hard with some dude. I don't know. Did he ask you for money? I don't know. Something about giving a little bit of money or asking for a little bit of money, okay? This could have been a bill that came in the mail. But anyway, I see things getting hard in this dude. And we're learning something here about abuse of something. Whatever you learn right now about this man is abuse. So it's someone that, I don't know, whatever they abuse drugs, abuse alcohol, abuse people, um, abuse gambling. There's lots of things you can abuse, but in this particular case, it does look like money. Somebody has abused money. Somebody may have a toxic relationship with money, and they're making it hard on themselves, and they're struggling. All I'm saying is somebody is struggling right now. I can see that you're going to learn that there's more to it than meets the eye. There usually is, but there's devils in these details because somebody's abusing something. It does look like money. Somebody's eyes are just kind of bigger than their plate. You know what I'm trying to say. There's an opportunity here for money, and it looks good. So look, it's like, man, if you make 100 grand a year, this person wants to spend money like they put in a cart before the horse, man. It's like they spend money like they make 200 grand a year. And then I see them getting caught up, and then we argue and shit, and all hell breaks loose. It's like this overspending is going to get us caught up in all hell breaking loose. I mean, I hope it ain't a kid. It looks something's going to come to light about a very little bit of money. And this is hard. And I see somebody taking control of a situation once they learn about this. But the devil's in the details, how much money's involved. I mean, I don't know if they stealing right out your purse or what, but they get caught. And I just see a big confrontation on it. Brenda, I do. This is exactly what I'm saying. No, I broke up a long time ago, was struggling with that. I see something coming to light with a little bit of money. And I see taking control of a situation, and I'm learning about abuse of a little bit of money. And maybe it started off a little bit of money, but it looks like a hell of a lot of money now, and somebody's getting caught, as in convicted. Like, definitely this could be a punishable offense. There is abuse here, and it's abuse of money. Conviction, you're caught. You're caught. And this is somebody that may want to argue, go back and forth because they're caught. I don't know. You catch them stealing right out of your fucking pocketbook or what, but it could even be family as well. Let me see, Brenda. Hold on here. Hold on here. Okay. All right. Let me spin this a different direction for you, Brenda. Now I'm getting a better idea of what's going on. I don't know how hard you work, but you may be abusing that situation, okay? Because I've done this. I've been you. I want to get ahead in life, so I try to punch as much overtime as I can. But it's the perception on money or someone's spending habits. The balance with the workaholic. Like there's only so many hours in the day, and it looks like we're kind of abusing something here. Like, yes, you work hard, and they're acknowledging that. They're saying that eventually if you're burning the candle at both ends, it will catch up with you. You will become more short, more shitty, more prone to arguments. I mean, I think, there's something here about maybe you want to buy a big item, you want to buy a house, or you have an eye for very fancy things. You like the new clothes, the new shoes, It's like I see it, I want it, I'm gonna go buy it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, be thankful for what you have. You already have a good amount of stuff. I see you being grateful. I see you being grateful for what you already have. Workaholic with the renewal. Victim. Are you pushing yourself too hard at work, Brenda? Are you pushing yourself entirely? There is not, what I'm seeing is a lack of work-life balance. Because if this is work, okay, you're putting money over everything. When we have family here as well. But it seems like when I look at this, yes, but I need the money to feed the family. So, and I get it, I do. I completely understand that. But what they're saying is like you're fighting a losing battle here, that this will catch up with you. And there's other shit going on right now, something here being brought to light. And I see the enlightenment, I see it being brought to light. The sun is here about some type of victim in this. Now, trying to make all this work, it's a balancing act, man. I'm doing the best I can. Trying to pick up shifts and trying to make sure that I can provide for everyone. I just see somebody here getting caught up into some mess. Getting caught up in some mess. I'm so thankful. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad you like it. You could be trying to buy people's affections. We all do that. I go to work to earn the money so I can, buy people shit. Family. You know what I mean? And it makes you feel good to be a giver. I mean, it just does. But there's something here about somebody getting caught up in some shit, and this is a mess. In the future, maybe you're at work when this shit pops off, but there's something here about getting caught up in some mess. And I do see a victim. And they're saying something's going to come to light about some little victim situation here. Looks like you might want to start figuring out some work-life balance there, is what I'm saying. There's too much of a good thing here. And it's like, well, I want to take advantage of this opportunity. Maybe it is extra hours right now, But something else here is, I don't like how that's being painted. You may be robbing family and friends, and they're going to get more competitive, more argumentative with you, or maybe even expect more. It's like if you do Christmas up really good one year and say you spend $5,000, well, then next Christmas they expect $5,000 Christmas, Erica says, you're welcome. If you get anything from the reading, please give it a thumbs up. Erica says, can you pull some cards for me? My man is locked up right now, and I would like him home for you and your daughter. He don't deserve to be in jail. All right. Erica's old man is locked up. Anything you can tell her about Erica's old man who's locked up? She says it's not right. So what are they saying? How much time are they talking about? Because they're talking about it here. This man's wondering if you're going to wait for him. He's wondering if you're going to wait or you're going to run around. Did he just straight up ask you that? Have y'all had that conversation about third parties yet? Because if not, I can see it coming. He's going to start picking your brain about what you're doing and who you're seeing. It looks like you're waiting now, but it looks like we get a little busier and he starts getting curious about what you're doing. And he feels like it's a matter of time before there's another man that enters the picture and a third party comes into play. Mm-hmm. Okay, well, he feels like you're going to turn your back on him. I mean, I think, let me see. You know what it is? Okay, he's in there with a bunch of other dudes. All right, and these dudes are haters. And they all sit in there and they talk shit. Yeah, these people that are incarcerated, okay? He's dealing with a bunch of fucking punks. These are punks. And they all sit around and talk shit and gossip like a bunch of little girls. And some of what they say is true, right? So, I mean, not, to their credit, okay, a lot of women who originally say they're going to wait start running around. And it's like you could call it, you got old timers in prison. And in his case, that's exactly what it looks like. It looks like he's a younger dude. And it's like, no, this girl said she's going to wait on me. You know what I'm saying? And he's a younger guy. But there's an older guy here, an old timer there. And the old timer says, yeah, that's what they all say. Listen here, you got some time to do, sir. And he's telling him about getting his heart broken. He's saying, I've seen it 100 times. Go ahead and tell that girl that you need to cut this off now with her and cut her free, basically. Trust me, she's going to break your heart. That is what this old timer, it's kind of like a father figure type of energy. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Now, it looks like I'm waiting here. Okay. Also, if y'all are in communication on a telephone, if you ever notice that when you're on communication on a telephone, you'll get these big pregnant pauses. It's because they're trying to listen to the background noise. Something here about waiting on some money to go on books. Waiting on the money to hit the books. Waiting on book money. Waiting on my book money. And something about being careful about how you talk on the telephone. Okay. Be careful this person don't got a big mouth when they talk on the telephone, or not on the telephone, but when they get off the phone. Because this could be somebody that likes to brag, talk a little shit to the jailbirds, right? Mm-hmm. But there's somebody here schooling him, and they're saying, trust me, she's just like the rest of them. She's lying. She's out running around. Trust me, she's just like the rest of them. Now, to this older cat's credit, I think that he means well. He's telling the truth of his experience and what he saw since he's been down in prison. Okay. And he's saying to him, listen, bro, I'm telling you the truth. You need to just let this go. Let this go. Now it looks like, the truth is I need money on my books. I'm in jail. I don't care what the fuck you do. You're out here running around. Don't lie to me, because he feels like when you're out doing some shit that you're lying to him while he's in jail. I will tell you this, people in jail know more shit than people on the streets. Now, if you don't think he's got eyes and ears on you, you're a damn fool, because he does. Somebody here is watching you for him. That's a matter of time. Mm-hmm. They're watching you. They're keeping an eye on you at different times. All right. Now, if you've already done something, that's how he already knows that you lied about something. Okay. He already knows. He already knows. And even if it's not, he's already convicted you, basically. He's already kind of convicting you of it. He's telling me, I know the truth. That's why, I think if you're honest with him, because he's telling me I've learned something here. Waiting around for some money here on some books. Somebody here not being honest, they go to jail. Can you go over there and see what she's doing? Can you go over there and see what she's doing? She told me she was doing this, and I know better. And this other person here, this mystery person, she's lying. I just went over there. Well, something about book money, being in jail. And if she told you she was home, she's not home. She's not there. I just was over there. Her car ain't there, whatever. It's a man that's trying to keep eyes on a female, and if you're telling a little white lie because he's in jail, there's no need for him to monitor your every fucking moment. He's doing it anyway. I know. I'm just letting you know. I know. I'm just letting you know. That's what's going on. If honestly, I think if you're just honest with him about where you go, what you do, I don't know if it's going to make it any better because he's already telling me third party heartbreak and he's just anticipating it. And in his mind, he's already he's locked up, so he is there with a bunch of dishonest motherfuckers. And I just think that he's got this, he thinks all people are the same, basically, you know. Right now, he needs money on his books. You know what I'm saying? I'm in jail, and he is anticipating that you're going to cut him off and that you're going to leave. Basically, that's the anticipation. Is he a little worried about it? A little bit. But with that said, he's telling me that he's already kind of convicted you anyway, and he's anticipating you leaving. Period. Now, it's also because he's got old timers in his ear, but the same token, you do got somebody watching you. It's most likely a female. Mm-hmm. Yeah, most likely. Between this chick watching you and old timers giving him examples about women they dealt with, he's already convicted you in his own mind, whether you're doing it or not. Okay? He's telling me I need money on my books. I hope that I hope that at least that stays steady. But another fear is you meet somebody else and then he's going to lose money on his books and he's got to deal with some asshole being around his kid, some other man. And he just doesn't know. Two of Swords, he just doesn't fucking know. That's it. He doesn't know. His head and heart is all fucked up. Nothing makes sense right now in this cycle. Knight of Wands in a challenged position, and his mind goes right in the gutter. He just thinks that you're out here running around with some hot, attractive men, and you're being promiscuous. Yes, and you're fucking him over. And he's just not for sure. His head and heart's not in agreement. Ten of Swords, he just, like I said, he's already convicted you. If I bust that 2 off that 10, that's the 8 of Swords. But he doesn't know. He's unsure. His head and heart are fucked up, so he might as well just convict you of it and just assume, Because of the amount of time. How much time did he get? Because he keeps saying time. He's like, it's a matter of time. And there's already some bitching and some bad mouthing and some betrayal in the recent past. He's telling me I got time to do, and he's trying to keep his days full, keep his head occupied. He's trying to stay on the go, and you know, what they all do, lift weights and shit. He's trying to keep his day occupied. Well, tell him 4 years ain't done. I mean, I know it sounds easy for me to say, but 4 years isn't that long. It really isn't. Um, he's not sure, and he talks bad on himself. A lot of bitching and a lot of bad mouthing and a lot of grudges about things that we just don't even talk about, you know? And I really think that when you're not in communication, he assumes the worst, that you're fucking around or you're fucking him over or something like that. And due to the amount of time, you know, Ace of Pentacles is here. He really needs you to stay there for money. You know, he needs money. And he doesn't want to get fucked out of the money. So a lot of things he's not speaking of, no, he doesn't even ask you about. It's like he already assumes it anyway, but he needs money. He assumes that you're juggling him. He assumes that. And he really doesn't have a very good opinion right now about anything. He's, you know, hard up for cash, and he's coming across as somebody that would say and do anything for a little bit of money. You know what I mean? And he's saying, you know, what other option do I have? I don't have any other option. You know, if she's going to go out here and run around, I don't got any other option, you know? You know, she's free to do whatever she wants, but he's saying he's going through a very hard time right now. He is. He tries to occupy his time so he doesn't think about it. There's things that either he already knows, I don't think he does, head and heart not in agreement, right? But in his mind, the X factor is there, okay? No talk, no communication. I don't want to talk about that. So obviously we have some grudges already in the past from some betrayal that's already in the past, okay? And he doesn't want to discuss it. Truth of it is, I need money. What other option do I have? If this person's running around, that's what they're doing. So maybe that's why he feels better referring to you as an ex. That way, if you are doing it, he doesn't look stupid. You get what I'm saying? A lot of those guys do. A lot of them have issues that they've tried to self-medicate themselves through. He's just got a very negative outlook on life. And I can't blame him, you know, because he's telling me, you know, what other option do I have? I don't have any. Seven of Cups reversed. I don't got any other options. She's going to go out and do what the fuck she's going to do. And he's got no, that's it. Like, I mean, yeah, he probably doesn't want to be humiliated. But he's got a lot of self-sabotage type of behavior. Somebody that would say and do anything for some money, and he's telling me I ain't really got any other options. He feels like a failure. He does. I mean, 5 to the 7, it's a 57 fail. Anybody that watches me read, that's an F on a report card. And he's saying, what other option do I have? She's going to do what she wants to do. Am I going to get mad about it? I prefer her just to tell me what's going on. So he's kind of in the know to a degree. To a degree. It's almost like I'm assuming she's doing it. I've already convicted her of it. If I don't ask her about it, I don't want to know about it. On the off chance he does, he wants you to be honest with him about it. But that's kind of what I'm seeing here, sweetie. That's it. That's all he's really saying. He's up to negotiate a little bit about you running around or whatever you're doing. But right after he says that, okay, because he anticipates it anyway in the future. But right after he says that, he goes, Seven of Cups reverse, he goes, well, what other fucking option do I have? Like, it's just going to be what it is. So he's keeping a very realist. He's trying to keep it real with himself, okay? And some people don't wait 4 years. I'm not telling you to wait 4 years. I'm just letting you know that's what's going on. You're welcome. Yeah. There's somebody watching you. There's somebody watching you. Give me that again. Learning about jail. What is this? Oh, you better tell him he better listen to Tupac, because you ain't gotta be in jail to be doing time. You're doing time too. Right. You might as well be fucking locked up too. Yeah. Okay. What he's saying is he's learned a lot while he's in jail about from the other people he's in there with that are in relationships. Okay. And in the future, yes, he would like to heal this in the future and reconcile. Choice between two. I'm going to be hurt. I'm going to be disappointed. We're not going to be able to do it. I'm going to get even more hurt. And then I go over here taking a risk to go over here and negotiate and possibly getting into it with this fool. We're not on the same page and it hurts. But I do think in the future that he will try to reconcile with you once it gets closer to like come home time. But, it's emotional for him to even think about. I just think he's not trying to think about it right now. And it's easier for men in prison to be single, because then a lot of them will tell you they don't want to talk on the telephone because the telephone is the stress box. Okay? It's the stress box. Yeah, I see what he's saying. Yep. He's got a lot of time and invested in this thing. And then it all just went to shit. He did something foolish. It blew the whole fucking thing down. It blew it to smithereens. The whole foundation's ripped out. And now what am I going to do? He's got to start over with very little. So he's probably worried about his possessions as well. If you start running around with another guy, he's going to, now what am I going to do? I do think he's sorry. Has he given you the apology yet that he's sorry? He's sorry. Yeah, he's sorry. He's just going with the flow right now, and you're going through a transition period. He's probably talking about going to a halfway house and starting to work there. He wants it to work. You know what I'm saying? I want to start work, and I'm hoping I can leave here and transition into another place where I can start earning money, you know. And it looks like that could even be a possibility for him. I don't know where the transfer would be, though, because when he thinks about it, it makes him very sad. So this could be a program for him, like RDAP or something, but I'm not for sure because when he gets up here in the future, it's like, man, yeah, I appreciate the opportunity, but it's something I got to think about it because it makes him say it. It's a good opportunity, but it makes him say it in the same sense. It sounds like an opportunity that he's going to have to do transfer and it would be better environment for him, maybe even the possibility to work and things. But it's kind of like he's leaving the family, you know, what about the family? Because, you know, I don't know where the transfer is, but I see that as a possibility for him in the future. And he's already kind of grieving that. He knows he needs that opportunity. I really need that opportunity, man. Damn it. But it looks like a move, like far away, and it'll fuck up his visitation or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It'll fuck up. He wants to stay close by. He's trying to be patient. He loves, you know, he loves his kids. I think he loves you. He loves his kids. He's trying to be patient. He's looking at his options. But every time he looks at the options or looks at you or looks at your pictures, he thinks really bad, negative shit. Seven of Swords. He thinks you're out here fucking around. And then Ten of Swords. Seven of Swords. Lying, stealing, cheating, asshole. Ten of Swords. She's fucking me over in this relationship. And he cries about that, you know, because the old timers in here are telling him that. Let me tell you something, brother. They're all the devil. Every single one of them. And it's these old timers. Let me tell you something. I've seen it 100 times. They kick them out and they kick them out. The past is gone and the new man is in. That's basically what's going on. It's somebody talking shit in his ear, you know. That's all. Anyways. Tell him stop calling you so much and be glad that you still send him some money. Okay? I'm done. I did not realize I've been on this fucking thing for so long. Now I'm getting potty mouth. I gotta leave. I gotta get some shit done today. I'm scared to even look at the time. I really am. Because I got a mountain of laundry up there to do. And I gotta go today, guys. But if anybody wants a personal, I'm very cheap, $30. Just text me at the number in the description. Send me a text. I'll have your reading done within 2 days, 48 hours. I usually do it the same day though, unless I'm tired, like being on here today. That's it. If you got anything from the reading, hit the like button. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. I'll talk to you most likely tomorrow. Y'all take care.